KC, you've definitely put a lot of your eggs into the, hey, we want to snowball this from the bottom side of the map basket. And because even the Jacks can go towards the Zhonyas, you can get the spears from Elyoya.
Yike makes his way towards mid. Jojo, fate's going to be sealed. Here comes Yike, no ulti available. Permafrost is one away. Jojo will be hit, but Vladi's already out of there. Elyoya's going to be the one to add the damage next, and Yike has to be careful because Elyoya, his chase is imminent.
Even stops the back. You cheeky Jax, you. The Jax, the Dragon is going to get started up now. Might have a bigger fight.
Yike as well. He's got something in the tank. His ult is back up and available. Stunned up against the wall. We don't wait as long for first blood because Caliste secures. Pop Blossom though coming in only under Targamas while Yike is zoned off by Jojo in the face, hitting everything. I remember when this guy used to miss, but today he ain't missing a beat.
MKOI able to fight back. It looked like a nice pick coming through from KC, but Yike. A bit unfortunate. Also the fact that Canna didn't have control over that bot side because of Myrwn's trading patterns. Oh, hang on, Jojo.
Ulti, yeah. Jojo gonna get hit. That's the power of shield bash, baby! Down into the ground, the Sundered Slayer lets him know who's in town. Canna's gonna run away because
now they're having Caliste and Targamas cover for a topside play. They're putting so much pressure on towards Myrwn.
Right, Jill. And that pressure is going to mount to maybe a kill. Zenith Blade to follow up after the Solar Flare. Flash forward from Vladi. Beautifully done. Myrwn will get away only by the tip of the spear from Caliste. He says no. Elyoya is coming to defend this while members from KOI are moving up.
It's incredibly difficult.
Yeah.
And I think especially when we look at MKOI as Elyoya and Alvaro, they had control in game number 1. But this game has been KC very much putting their foot down.
And then the Ambessa rolled at the public execution. Let them know once more. Canna, kill number 2.
Members of MKOI there, but
soft contest turning into the actual thing. KOI, 4 members. The advantage only until Vladi gets hit, which he now is on top of board. Level 11, Pop Blossom comes in. Alvaro, great engage in the backline, but who's there? Fate sealed is a whiff and a miss, but front to back, Alvaro just cops it straight away. With Canna here first, they have to flash away. It's KOI running for their largest. Elyoya is caught in the thick and the thin of it, outside the realm of possibility, with a double going down again. Caliste set up for success, and KC aren't taking any prisoners.
KC saw their moment and they took it, slowly looking for that contest, waiting for the moment where Jojo tried to TP, but a little late now. Canna onto Myrwn.
Yeah, again, he has the clips, he's got a shield, and he's got Vladi by his side. It's not a strict 1v1 under the turret, they won't care. Vladi will walk it in. KC finally alive in the series.
Oh, KC are just completely
so well around this mid pressure into side lanes, and now Dragon going to be secured, 3 grubs, the Rift Herald as well. And the beauty of this is that now you get your side laners to pay you back, where you have push inside, now translating to push in mid and look for the mid lane turret.
That's going to drop pretty soon, alongside it, Canna finally getting that turret that he worked so hard on.
Oh, ult into mid?
Maybe. It's going to be a setup from Elyoya, but he's in the middle of everything. Slowed down, fate sealed. He's caught out. Elyoya jumped into this. Pop Blossom to save his jungler. Targamas is absorbing all the damage. He'll eventually be traded, but mid now a little bit exposed. Bot's going to drop down as well. In a 1-for-1 if KOI or rather KC can keep pushing here.
Then finding these plays towards Canna as that level 6 gets hit, kind of forcing Elyoya to try and save his team with these ultimates, but now you're kind of too far in the ditch at this stage. MKOI trading a tower for Adicon for pressure on this bottom side, and maybe even a public execution on the mid waves one more time, in case he know that they can move over towards the Baron.
That's just stacking up the Q from Vladi, making sure he can go for a little bit of a delaying play if he wants. He can also hop in back inside the pit. Sejuani takes Baron surprisingly quickly with a Yone beside them.
Vladi, zone control. Alvaro doesn't get the tangle barbs. Elyoya now spotted out. They look for the turn instead. Forget the Baron when you have free Tucker. Elyoya goes for the engage, and it's Alvaro who turns it back. A shutdown onto Caliste. KC's turn is going devilly wrong. The double kill already, and one into Supa. The ulti from Elyoya. He zones them off, but KOI have already got the damage down. KC, it looked good till it wasn't.
The setup was perfect. Their approach towards the Baron should have been what they needed, but they go too far, and Jojo cleans up with the rest of the follow-up from MKOI, and it's going to be MKOI which gets the Baron.
Big throw. Big throw.
Global pressure and making plays on the map. That is suddenly reversed. MKOI have opened up that map in the way that we were just talking about.
Yeah.
Now with 30 seconds till
Caliste jumping into everyone. The prodigy becomes dust. Into the backline, it's great from Vladi. He found some access into Supa, but Supa once again live while Jojo takes his name. Running for the Canadian mid laner. Just have to get the rest. KC have thrown it all out the French window.
KC trying to make the play in mid lane, but they've no TP on Canna. They have no AD carry left. And they made MKOI getting a gold lead in this game, getting some control, and it's off a little mistakes now, Jojo.
Canna, is he really the one caught out though? It's playing slow. Jojo jumps back in. His range, great execution now, but he's caught out. Goes gold in the back while Myrwn now joins in. Pop Blossom again. Alvaro with a trifecta. Pull him out to sweep him down, and KC run around. Supa gets the jump in, and it's happening again. KC went from great to good to under Koi's thumb. This bitch is swimming again.
Alvaro, you beauty! Magnificent Pop Blossom, and MKOI completely take down the entire team of KC.
MKOI look down and out in this game, but now with incredible picks from standout performances on Jojopyun, they are going to look to crack open the base and potentially push them to 2-0 in this series.
And they end.
These have been some magnificent team fights from MKOI. I don't think it's the end. Kalista's up with flash in 10 seconds. That should be enough to save the base. But it has gone from a significant gold lead for KC to 6. Talked about Alvaro having that Seekers, also has the flash too. Alvaro could look for another real montage, real play.
It's a mega blast cone. It's a mega blast cone. Vladi sees him out. He's taken it already. He's buying time. That's what Sonya's will help do, but he's knocked up into the air. Then uses it. Fate sealed out, but Jojo, how does he get on out? Like that! Alvaro's back in again. Yike is the target though, so it won't work. Solar Flare on the right there. Look at Jojo taken out. Canna finally comes alive. KC finally spring up. And look at Vladi on the right-hand side. He's put Myrwn into a stasis, into a state of mind. KC were down, but do not forget, they were not out.
The carries were collapsed on by KC and immediately taken out of the fight. KC found them with Vladi just catching barely Jojopyun in that push and setting up everything.
It has been two very different Barons for both teams. MKOI got them back into the game, and KC use it
On the back wings of their team, now spawning on a ward as well. Myrwn doesn't want to back there. He's on full vision as this dragon gets started off.
So for KC,
Targamas, he's the target. They re-engage. They find themselves Elyoya. Pop Blossom is good again, but this time KC has started the fight with blood. Jumping in. Jojo doesn't get to play. Plays slow, goes golden. Myrwn jumps in as well. Supa ran into the back line, and with GA, he looks unstoppable, but KC have already taken care of business. Yike poked out, not dead. Kiting back. Supa flashes over. Myrwn tries, but he too will fail. KC by inch, by mile, whatever country you're in, it was a close call. I can't take an 8 kill.
I thought Supa had ended up diving into the backline and killing
sure that MKOI don't get their chance to find the kills that they need.
Baron will go down to KC, their second one of the game. MKOI, we thought they'd be stronger in their 5v5s at some points, but I do really feel like we have to question that now, especially with how strong Canna is. He has been so good at checking one flank and being a continual threat.
He's going to get hard steeled. He's going to get permafrost. Myrwn jumped in for this Counter-Strike on a short cooldown. Arctic Assault in. Ready to take it up is Yike. It's Canna's angle. Counts out a right field into the GA. This might be the game-defining moment that KC finally climb back up on. Caliste with a kill. Vladi picks up another. And in the end, KC have used that top laner to fruition.
They had to sweat, they had to bleed, but they will get the game win. KC, actually, hold on a second.
Pop Blossom, it's a good defense. Supa's still here, might not be over yet. Jojo gets some damage down, but dies in the end. Vladi, it's a whiff, but Supa at half HP without a GA. Can't play as up as he'd like, and KC with all 5 members will take us to an even series, but working through it through thick and thin. This game was no cakewalk.
Ladies, gentlemen, and everyone else, the Karmine Coaster has come to a rest with a win for them in Game 2. But God, that was an adrenaline rush.
It was indeed for KC, I'm sure. It kept them on their toes, but we've got a series, ladies and gentlemen. We'll go to a break and return with Game 3.